everyone, I hope that you're doing well. Thank you for tuning in because this is an experiment, and this is going to be my reaction to Season 1, Episode 12 of Fruits Basket. Now, last we left off, they went to a nice, relaxing, hot spring vacation with a hostess that was kind of, well... She was a handful and a half, but we were promised that we might see more of her because her child is a member of the Zodiac. So yeah, fun and lighthearted. So I'm fully expecting maybe for like the start of a new arc to happen here, or maybe like it'll get maybe a little bit more serious. I don't know, but usually when there's a lighthearted episode like that, it usually means like we're probably gonna like get down to business or something. Let's get into this.
Oh, the first years were adorable.
Oh, is this their winter uniform?
Wish them well.
Sounds horrible. I'm already suffering through this hay fever.
The two delinquents. You know, I think in the original version of the dub, she says something about pollen.
I'm surprised the prince isn't with you.
Oh, her little blue ribbon.
Do you remember the last time you're certain you had it?
Well, welcome to the Yuki fan club.
15 Scorpio blood type B. My hobbies include arts and crafts, and my best feature is my slimming.
Yeah. I remember like as soon as she started talking, I was like, she's gonna say that she has good ankles, right? Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if the prince ends up student council president this year.
Who is the current student council president? Wait a minute. Shoot. This is the episode where... Oh no. Don't do me like that, okay? Okay? Oh no. But this is good because I did want to, there are some things that I forgot to address in the 7th episode that I can address here. Let's take notes actually. I will, you know what? I've decided I will do my hair like Toru's one day. For now I've just got these green braids. Yeah, you recognize that, don't you, Toru?
I'd never be able to forgive myself if I missed their glorious school debut.
But you know what? I've got another reason as to why he's there, I think.
Just send that one instead.
That one.
Why should we trouble our dear friends with such menial errands when you can play fetch for us instead?
I'm not a dog.
Check her out. Pretty cute.
Definitely.
Looks like she might be a bit of an airhead, though.
Girls who think they're so smart can be a pain sometimes.
Oh.
Let's go introduce ourselves.
Boom. I forgot about that moment until those boys started talking. Nice.
Whenever I'm with you, you can space out all you want, and I'll make sure you're okay.
Right.
You're spacing out right now, aren't you?
Oh, it's so good to see you.
Are you crazy?
It's the girl's uniform. Gotta be honest though, it suits him more.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to wear jewelry like that in high school?
Isn't it so cute? Yeah.
It suits him more. It really does. But like, aren't rules at Japanese schools like really, really strict?
After all, if I crash into a girl, I might change in front of them.
That's true.
Is you playing it cool, dressed like that?
You know what?
Justified Akito Sohma of Class 2D.
Here he is. Here he is.
For I am Makoto Takei.
Takei, yeah.
I'm the commander of the School Defense Force.
They called it the School Defense Force this early in.
Don't even get me started on your ludicrous bleached hair.
Yeah, your hair color.
I am a scholar and his hair defies sense.
Stop. It's because he's the cow.
Now, shall we move on to the little sprite?
The little sprite. A pixie. Oh, his little ears! That was in the manga too, his cute little ears.
Shut up.
Oh no.
You think wearing a tie means you're not a bully? Or no one's ever been mugged by a guy not wearing jewelry?
I'm sorry. I hear Kirishima. I do.
Now what happened? Where's your righteous fury? Lost your voice? You stay out of this, you stupid cat!
Don't start with me, you idiot!
What? Don't act like you're that great!
Haru is taller than Kyo. I just noticed that.
I shouldn't be surprised you think he's right.
Do you want a lollipop?
I love that. Like, candy. Popcorn.
Well, okay then. What if it was Yuki wearing a girl's uniform?
Mr. President.
Stop picturing it. Please forgive me.
Haru hit the nail right on the head. My gosh.
Undeniable proof? I highly doubt. Hey, wait! Excuse me!
So,
Undeniable proof.
yep.
But each of you will feel my retribution next time!
See you soon, Mommy!
Dear God, Haru. Dear God.
So how did you prove that was your real hair color?
Don't ask. Don't ask.
If you'd like, I'd be happy to show you as well. Don't-
Punch him. Punch him. Punch him. Like this is where yeah, exactly, thank you.
All right, what's this all about? It better not be something dumb.
Probably not dull. Yeah. The pause. The immediate pause. Shoot.
You look like you're having fun.
No!
At school.
Yeah. Shoot. It's him. It's him.
I yearned for so much from inside that dark room. I wanted so many things.
We thought it would be best to warn you two so you weren't surprised.
Good.
If you don't want to see each other.
Look at Yuki. Run and keep running, Yuki. Just
Akito, it's you?
it shows some respect. And like just
I'm
yeah.
very pleased to meet you.
There we go. Even Toru can tell. He demands respect.
This is the person who hurt Hattori's eye.
Yes. You should be afraid.
You strike me as quite feminine. Gentle, too. I'm glad you seem like such a good girl.
Oh no.
No.
He's going to assume something.
I'm Akito, head of the family.
Tiny bow.
Akito comes off as much softer than I had expected.
Soft.
Please take care of Yuki.
The slitted eyes. Like they're
Akito!
narrowed.
I was hoping I'd run into you. Feels like a lifetime has gone by since I saw you last.
What did you say to Miss Honda?
Paying my respects. Isn't that right? Wasn't I just paying my respects?
Oh gosh.
There is a question that's been weighing on my mind. What would possibly make you skip New Year's with me? Don't you know how that makes me feel?
That's right.
Especially when I have been so generous to you.
Oh, shut up!
When you do foolish things like that, it really hurts my feelings.
Stop. Yeah, look at him. He's terrified.
Perhaps some time in your special room is in order. Or do you remember how to be a good boy?
We have to get back to class now, or else we'll be in trouble.
I forgot she did that.
It would make me happy if you visited.
I forgot that she pushed him out of the way. Oh, the rage of the cat.
I don't know what they were talking about, but
You could see the look in his
Akito
eyes.
must be dangerous.
Good job.
I've never seen anything so threatening.
He had that look on his face the entire time. How did you just now notice it? My hands are shaking.
That's not the most important thing right now. I was talking with Uo-chan and some of the others about hanging out after class.
And just like that, Akito's presence is gone.
And why badminton?
Real men don't complain.
Badminton's cool.
No rules required for badminton.
Yes, there are.
Just make sure you protect your side of the court.
What do you say? Shall we? Ready, go!
Toru is ugly, apparently.
Oh.
She seems stupid,
Yeah.
too. I have nothing to fear from a pathetic girl like that. Yuki will come crawling back begging forgiveness.
Locked in that dark room.
Yeah.
It'll put him through so much torture. Please, get me out. I guess something like that's hard to forget.
How could you forget?
Just as there are people who inflict pain, there are those who try to soothe that pain in themselves and others alike.
Aside from that, Toru is adorable.
Yes, she is.
I wanted parents who would hug me. A home I'd want to return to. A place where everyone smiled. To be someone people wouldn't leave behind.
But now you have friends like this.
A warm life. A warm person. They exist.
They do, Yuki.
They're real.
Yeah!
I guess time really does fly when you're having fun.
How come we're dying and she's okay?
Because she's a psychic. Because she's not of this world. It's interesting how Yuki's not having an asthma attack at the moment.
Unexpectedly.
Interestingly, with his head bowed like that, he kind of looks like Akito.
Help but wonder if he's a member of the Zodiac too.
We'll get to that in a minute.
That fear feels worlds away. Like I'll never feel it again.
Yeah. So, Okay, so as soon as that car pulled up, I was like, oh crap. Because this is the first, like, official introduction to the fearsome head of the family, Akito Sohma. And so many people hate him. So many. You are justified in doing so. Because he deserves to be hated, like, feared first and then hated second, I feel. Let's get into that. First off, the whole Haru and Momiji situation is hilarious and does not really need to be discussed because it's pretty obvious. just fun shenanigans. Like, Momiji, that uniform totally suits him. He's so cute. And Haru, I mean, getting into a spat with the president and getting off scot-free. I remember being, like, when I was young and I saw this, like, the first anime, really young, there was no scream. First of all, there was no scream. When they went in there, I had no idea what happened. I was like, what's going on? Like, did he just, like, show him his chest hair or something? Nope. Anyway, funny stuff. But that aside, Akito. I was honestly thinking start of a new arc. I did not remember that Akito came into Yuki's school. I did not remember that when I heard his voice. I was like, oh crap! Ah! No! Because then the memories come rushing back. I forgot that Toru pushes him out of the way though. I forgot about that completely. And it's like, I feel like that, like, specific moment crossed some sort of line that Akito had with Toru, because Akito, master manipulator that he is, was disgusted by Toru, but he was able to keep that in, I guess, and approach her as cordially as one would a regular stranger. Akito is really skinny. How do I say this? They haven't really harped on it that much. They haven't really like put it to the forefront, and that's probably just because, you know, like they'll reveal it later in the manga. But Akito is, I mean, you can even tell in his voice a little, like the how soft it is. He's not somebody who's, like, physically strong. And yet, all of the Zodiac members are terrified of him. But they also can't do anything about it. Like, Kyo was brave enough to cast his hateful, wrathful rage down on Akito when he saw him up on the hallway, I guess, connecting the two school buildings. Akito, of course, smile, walk away. No time for the cat, I suppose. As for Yuki, I don't know how much I'm supposed to keep. I'm glad that they revealed this, is that, like, Yuki was confined in a room during his childhood. And it's implied that Akito was the cause of that. And you could see flashes of Akito with a paintbrush in that flashback. And it won't be until further on down the line that we'll get that. And we'll get that whole story. It will come to light, but right now it needs to stay in the dark. Like Yuki's trauma. I'm sorry. But you could tell in the way that Yuki was so scared he couldn't move. He couldn't say anything confrontational. He said, "What did you do?" He did say that. He did attempt to try to stand up for himself, but he didn't make it very far. Even in the 7th episode, this person, this awful being, damaged Hatori's eye and then said, it's Kana's fault. It's Kana's fault. Jeez. That Hatori goes blind. Kana can't even lift the curse. Kana is inferior. And by the way that Akito speaks in this episode, like, I have no doubt that Yuki will come crawling back to me. Even though Akito is head of the family, and usually head of the family means automatic respect in any instance, not just in this instance, in any instance. If you are the head of the family, that means I defer to your wise judgment, like, sort of thing. Obviously, very obviously. But despite that, Akito does not want to be replaced. It's pretty obvious that Akito feels this need, to me it seems like, to be needed as well. Like, I have my place as head of the family, and I will rule over the Sohma clan with an iron fist, and you will pay your respects to me. You will, or you will suffer the consequences. And because Akito had so much power, he was able to command them to do whatever he wanted, is what it seems like. I mean, that must be the replacement for like, physical strength, because Akito doesn't look physically strong. I feel like any of the Zodiac members, any of them could really overpower him if they tried. I don't remember who was holding Akito back when he was shouting at Hatori and screaming at Kana, but someone was holding him back. I feel like it was Shigure, I'm not sure. I might have to go back and check. But Akito's not very strong. There's that. It's said in episode 7, Hatori doesn't blame Akito, when it is very obviously Akito's fault. That's the other thing. Akito is the one at fault here, but Hatori never blamed him. Why? We don't know. To me, it seems like Akito has some sort of hold over the members of the Zodiac, even though some of them fear him, like Hattori probably, Yuki definitely, not so sure about Kyo or Shigure. I mean, Shigure loyal to Akito. Does that make Shigure evil? It definitely means we've been underestimating him up until this point. Like he has some sort of ulterior motive. Why did Shigure travel to the high school today? Probably to accompany Akito. He wanted to make sure that nothing got out of hand or whatever. Shigure is loyal to the wrong people, but he can't help it. I'm pretty sure that's part of the curse as well. What is the curse? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Akito has some sort of, not just like a respectful hold over them as head of the family, but a hold over them like supernaturally that has something to do with the curse. As for what zodiac animal he is, I mean, we can't really tell at this point, can we? And in the zodiac myth, did any animal really seem higher than the other? Not really. There was one instance of the rat with the ox, but that's it. And then there's the cat, which was never really part, I mean, from what I understand, there was never a cat in the zodiac at all. If there was a story, then okay, fine. The best thing about Toru is that she is basically at least for Yuki, the anti-Akito. She's able to gently push all of the dark clouds surrounding Yuki's memories of Akito away, and he's able to play badminton with his friends. And because of Toru, like, I imagine that sitting for that long in a dark room, confined somewhere, enough to beg somebody else, the head of the family's loyal guard dog, in fact, to get him out of there, you would start to believe that no happiness exists in the world at all. But Toru opened his eyes again. They're real, they're warm, they do exist. And they especially exist outside of the Sohma clan and outside of the Zodiac circle. They're able to think and feel freely. Yeah, that's it. Be sure to like and ding the bell for notifications and subscribe. I am trying to make this a source of income for me. You don't have to, but it would be super, super cool if you did. Comment below. I will have a little comment where you can respond with manga spoilers if you like. Again, for anime onlys, please don't interact with that. I really wouldn't want you to get spoiled because this is such an amazing anime. And this is where it starts to get serious. So thank you so much for staying and have a nice day.